My name is Peter Kolm. I'm a professor at the Courant Institute, New York University, and also an advisor for ISOT, a Swiss fintech startup operating in the investment management and wealth management space. I want to thank the Storm 2024 organizers for giving this opportunity to talk a bit about how to lever modern AI and machine learning tools in the investment management and the wealth management space. So a natural place to start off this conversation is what can AI and machine learning do for wealth management? Well, starting off on the left, AI has the capability to analyze thousands, if not millions of data points in real time, thereby improving analytics performance that can significantly enhance decision-making processes, leading to cost reduction, not just in terms of improved accuracy, but also cost due to operational savings. One of the important aspects of any investment management or wealth management process is, of course, that of managing risk. And modern AI, machine learning analytics can help us improve upon volatility forecast and other kinds of risk forecasts. Time savings are tremendous when it comes to the automation capabilities that AI provides in a number of different areas. And also in the ability that we can use to customize and personalize investment portfolios for clients. So we'd like to say that we put financial advisors, investment advisors, and wealth managers in the seat of an advanced investment platform that can help them build portfolios and help perform investment tasks for their clients. So starting here on the left side is where the wealth manager would define the investment universe for a client, their goals, their risk constraints, and other investment constraints that a particular client might have. Next in line are a number of different data sources that concurrently are being pulled into the platform. This might be things such as that of market data, as prices and volumes of various kinds of assets and asset classes, but also data sources such as that of text-based data sources and other alternative data sources that are used in downstream models, including that of macroeconomic data that takes a temperature on the economic environment. As this data is flowing into the platform, it's coming in raw form, and it needs to be processed. It needs to be cleaned and often transformed in a number of different ways, depending on how the data is going to be used. We create a number of different features for both risk forecasting and expected return forecasting models. So when the data is prepared and ready, it flows directly into a sequence of machine learning and quantitative models that are used to predict future returns of assets and asset classes, as well as perform risk predictions. A wealth manager can use these for their own purposes in other tools, or they can feed them directly into our portfolio construction engine that will, based on a client's risk profiles and other objectives, build an optimized portfolio, manage and rebalance that portfolio, or alternatively, it can also perform an asset allocation exercise if that's desired. Output can be customized in a number of different ways. There's direct APIs to access this platform. but also a number of different reports can be automatically generated in terms of spreadsheets, PDFs, emails, so on and so forth. There's an easy to use web interface for the wealth managers. A web interface can be fired up pretty much anywhere, making it highly transferable. And here's just a snapshot example of what one sees in such an interface. It will take the wealth manager through a sequence of steps, such as that of defining the investment universe, risk constraints, other kinds of investment goals for their client in this user interface. To give you perhaps a better idea of how the platform operates, I want to share with you a very simple case study that I tongue-in-cheek call the Fabulous 20. Fabulous 20 is a portfolio of 20 technology-oriented companies that together make up about a third of the S&P 500 in terms of market cap. And the Fabulous 20 includes the Magnificent Seven and a number of additional names here. They're all well-known technology and IT type of companies. And the question that we're going to try to address here is how we can use AI to optimize such a portfolio. But before we start to tweak and optimize portfolios, let us establish a very simple benchmark. And we're going to take the Fabulous 20 stocks and simply just form an equally weighted portfolio. So we are allocated an equal dollar amount to each one of these stocks. And to keep this simple, I'm going to keep the backtesting horizon relatively short from 2021 through spring of 2024. Here we see the P&L of this strategy. The platform generates a number of different statistics, including that of a Sharpe ratio, and we see that the backtesting performance of the equally weighted portfolio rebalanced on a monthly basis gives a Sharpe ratio of about 0.8, which outperforms clearly the S&P 500, a natural market cap benchmark in this setting. Also, if we're looking at the total annualized return, the strategy outperforms the S&P 500. Having established this very simple benchmark, now let's start to optimize the portfolio and define some restrictions in so doing. So the interface allows us to fine-tune the way the optimization engine is going to treat this portfolio. Here you see examples such as that of maximum turnover, maximum cash allocation in the portfolio, and other portfolio constraints that can be fine-tuned based on risk preferences and other desires of the client. The portfolio optimizer uses inputs that are forecasts of expected returns of all the stocks at the desired horizon, as well as risk forecasts, and calculates an optimal allocation of that portfolio. And here we clearly see that the portfolio weights are not constant through time. This is certainly not an equally weighted portfolio. The weights changes over time each time that we're automatically rebalancing the portfolio. Let us take a look at the performance on the left. So here we see in green the P&L of the S&P 500. We have in orange, we have the P&L of the equally weighted Fabulous 20 portfolio. And in blue, we have the optimized portfolio of the Fabulous 20. And clearly, the optimized portfolio does a better job over that of the equally weighted portfolio, as well as that of the S&P 500. We see that also in terms of performance measures. If we're looking at the Sharpe ratio, the optimized portfolio has a Sharpe ratio of about 0.9, whereas the equally weighted portfolio has a Sharpe ratio of 0.8. And again, the S&P 500 has roughly a Sharpe ratio of 0.6. If we're comparing the optimized portfolio to that of the equally weighted portfolio, it turns out that the optimized portfolio on average outperforms the equally weighted portfolio with roughly 10%. And that's not something to sneeze about after doing an optimization of this kind, getting a 10% improved performance over that of the equally weighted portfolio. It's certainly something that clients welcome. So to conclude, the AI and machine learning techniques and tools are certainly changing the landscape in the investment management and wealth management spaces. These techniques offers new and innovative ways to build and customize portfolios and strategies for clients. So these are tremendous tools for investment managers and wealth managers to use as part of their advisory. It takes a significant effort to build a platform like this. And at the backbone of this platform, we have an R&D, research and development team that are constantly improving upon this platform, adding additional data sources, adding additional models, improving upon assisting workflows, and also supporting service requests from clients. I want to thank you for this opportunity, and I hope that you are going to enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you very much.